The Dominican Republic is an island found in the Caribbean region with a population of approximately 10 million. But underneath its picturesque tropical island exterior lie a myriad of social problems, including poverty, trafficking, and government corruption. Set up in 1995, the Salvation Army's presence here is a highly important one. Major Gerardo Gotches is working to strengthen the Salvation Army's social and evangelical presence in the Dominican Republic, while fighting to eradicate the list of problems that plague the nation.
The Salvation Army was coming into the Dominican Republic during hurricane season, to help people that lost their homes or their belongings, But eventually, since the hurricane season is yearly, the Salvation Army saw the need of placing something more permanent into the island. So the Dominican Republic is a country that is still being plagued by poverty, by drugs, and by corruption at every single level, from police, from the military, from the government itself. People are moving in a circle of poverty.
¿Te va a salir de bueno? ¿Y el de bueno? ¿Y este qué es?
The basic salary for the people will be around $50 per month. So they are the focus of very needy people. People is living in these very needy areas because they couldn't find a job. They cannot pay for a proper housing. They come to live into these very depressive areas of the city, at which there's no sanitation, no water, no electricity, so whatsoever. So they fell into this kind of practices of human trafficking, and many of the families actually are offering their daughters to foreigners, and that begins at a very, very early age, as early as 11 years old, or 12 years old.
But the Salvation Army here are not satisfied with temporary remedies, and are going to great lengths to remove these people from this desperate cycle of poverty. Running several schools across the country, the Salvation Army is starting at the grassroots by educating the young people of the Dominican Republic to help them gain employment later in life, giving them and their families hope for the future. These schools, however, are not without their problems.
You see the school works. You see the school is good. You see the school is needed in the area. At one side you have the people that has the need but doesn't have the money to pay for the service. At the other hand, you see the teachers that are giving their time, but they also have some families, to feed, but at the same time to deliver the Christian message through the education we provide. It is hard when I see that school is running and working, but there's not enough funding to keep it like that.
It is only because of your generous support through the self-denial appeal that officers such as Gerardo Gotches can continue to work effectively in countries like the Dominican Republic, lifting them out of hopeless social situations and bringing to these people the good news of Jesus Christ.
We depend heavily on self-denial appeal funds. I feel self-denial can give hope, to the people we are serving. There are so many needs, and there are so many aspects in which we can influence local people. And right now, I feel we're having a good foothold, because people knows the Army in one of the many facets that we have. So people are, little by little, they are getting to know the Salvation Army, And I feel that the more we can serve, the more we can show the good work of the Salvation Army, the bigger the awareness and the brighter the future of the Salvation Army in this nation can be.